I'm Jim.
And I'm Frank.
And I'm Jerry.
And this is the JFJ Conspiracy Podcast, where the shop talk is rock.
Mm-hmm.
This is episode number 89.
Almost at 90.
Getting there.
We're getting there.
Right off the bat, let's talk about last Saturday night.
Yeah.
Got a chance to actually get out of the house, meet up with you two, and saw the Glimmer Stars do their set.
Yep.
Ran into some friends, old and new.
Yep.
Yeah.
Our good friends Todd and Debbie were there.
They were.
Great to see them. And then I know Jim's made a lot of new friends with his mods mayhem business.
Yeah,
And
Phil from The Question was there, and their manager Joy, and Stephen Wesley Giles there hanging out.
Yes,
and good to see, of course, Minnie and Rich.
Yeah,
what a rocking show, guys! I don't know about you. Wow.
You know, Cindy and I talked about this on the way home. Yeah, they had their issues with the sound.
Yeah,
but the vibe and the energy they put out, you couldn't help but love every song.
Oh,
I know.
Great.
Yeah.
And they look like they were having a great time, right?
Yes.
Oh, it was
That's
great.
part of the deal.
Yeah,
It was great.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
had a real good time and hope to see him again soon.
Yeah.
It's nice to be able to get out a little bit and be amongst people.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it was funny. There was one guy, he came and sat down at our table and he said, "Do you mind if I get a pizza?" And I said, "Well, not if, unless you get enough for everybody."
Right.
And he never brought a pizza. He said
he disappeared. Remember?
Apparently
stuff started rocking. All of a sudden, where's dude?
He saw how hungry Jerry was, and he got.
Yeah.
Is that what it was?
Great to see Todd and Debbie there also.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's a nice
I haven't seen them
definitely.
for a while. Haven't seen you guys for a while. It was great.
Yeah.
Great
Real good.
vibes, like you said, Frank. Great little spot
Yep.
vibes. Oh,
Good time.
awesome. Yes.
And they killed it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Glimmer,
they did.
Glimmer Stars, folks. If you're
Check 'em out.
Telling you.
not on that train, you need to get on it.
Yeah.
Right.
Steve, Richie, and Minnie. Just, yeah, I think they have something new out too. So
It's real good. All right. Well, let's jump right off into
You've got mail.
a mail call. And Jerry's got something this week. What?
And I'm beginning to see the addiction, Frank and Jim.
Mhm.
Jim never lost it. Frank probably, but I'm beginning to see it. And I will tell the conspiracy people out there, the record player is probably coming in July or August, just because. No, but late May and June, I have some financial things I need to address,
Right.
and it's quite a bit. But there's no problems, there's no issues. Jim and I have gotten in cahoots about a turntable, so we're going there.
All right.
But Frank and Jim, I have the debut LP of the Suffragettes.
Look at that. In pink.
Oh, swirly.
Yes. How nice is that?
It's technically called Candy Floss.
Yeah.
Here are the ladies.
There you go.
Yes.
No slouches in the group. It is a great album, and what I like about it is I didn't have to do this. Well, I did do the CD also. I like to help, but it was on. Well, in case I have to import, then I figured out after I paid everything that it's on iTunes.
Right.
So the Suffragettes, beach, twangy.
Didn't they do
Beautiful
a
stuff.
Britney Spears cover or something?
Yes, Frank, and I was just gonna say this is their first full length.
Okay.
They've had a couple
I don't
of singles.
I don't remember which one. Great vibe if you watch their video.
video.
They do I can't remember with the Britney
Is it-
Spears, but
is it
guys-
Poison?
but guys,
I don't know.
yeah, I
I
can't
don't
remember.
recall
It's so
now.
long. Yeah.
But
How funny.
on this guys, they cover Heart of Glass
Oh, nice.
and She Loves You,
Ooh, cool.
and they nail it.
Good.
It's just I'm getting goosebumpy. Yeah, the Suffragettes first full length LP.
All right.
Very beachy, very twangy. Got a lot of original compositions. The musicians are no slouches. So yeah, the Suffragettes.
Cool.
The name of the album is Roller Fink.
Roller Fink.
Roller Fink by the Suffragettes. Their
Oh,
first
nice.
full-length LP. Yep.
Very nice.
Oh,
All right.
good
I've got a couple of things. I've been going on off and on for a while about the McCrackens.
Oh yeah.
Well, Spot McCracken has a solo album out. And if you like pop punk music, and Jim, I know you'll like this. They're on iTunes, but the first single is called "A Dingo Ate My Baby," and
remember that story? I think they made a movie about it.
There it is, yeah. But check it out, Spot McCracken, and it's called "New Tricks."
Famous line from Seinfeld. Also,
there you go. I've got a question for you before I get into what this is. What color does this look to you?
That's translucent purple.
Okay. And what else would that go to but the 51st anniversary of the Jimi Hendrix Experience and Purple Haze, which features Purple Haze and 51st anniversary.
Frank, wow.
So this came out. And
I don't think it would be a record store day thing.
You would think so, but it was actually sent to me via Bandcamp through one of the many, many record places that email me with what they've got coming out.
Wow, Frank, wow.
And I could be wrong. It may not be the 51st anniversary. That just might be track 2, but sure seemed like it. It's been a long time.
Yeah, everything with us guys.
Now I'm trying to think what year that came out.
Yeah, I know.
Same here. I want to say 68.
Yeah, more than likely, but somebody on there is listening can give us to us. One last thing real quickly. And this was a 1-800 buy me late night purchase. Again, I get an email from Rumbar Records saying, "Hey, you got to check this out. From all the other purchases you made, you'll love this." And this is the complete recordings of Clams. And before the Runaways and before all the other rock bands, female rock bands, supposedly these gals were out there making music. I don't know. I thought they were more 80s, but that's how they tried to sell it. But they do Squeezebox and Sweet Jane and a couple other tunes on there that covers that you might remember.
Well, Squeezebox was like 76.
Yeah. So
that was Who by Numbers. So 75. Yeah.
So that's my mail call this week. I know, Jim, you're on hold this week.
Yeah.
And, episode 90, I'm sure you'll have something for us.
I believe so.
All right. Okay. And we're also a little bit later, we're going to talk about Angel and White Hot. And I hope you guys gave it a good listen. Well, I know Jim did. I hope, Jerry, you gave it.
I did too. Listens. I was very impressed, guys. Well done, Jaime. Yes, I did.
We'll talk about that in just a little bit. But right now, do you have some new music for us, Jerry?
Yes, I do, Jim and Frank. It's Buzz Killjoy is the artist. And I like it too, but I'm glad he had joy at the end because there's a lot of bands named Buzzkill. So Buzz Killjoy, folks, on Conspiracy Land on Bandcamp.
I like the name already.
Oh, yeah. I do too. It's a single released April 1st of this year. And the song Frank's going to play is Grandma Taught Me How to Rock and Roll. And thank you, Frank, for this guy.
Yep.
This guy is written by Anthony Kapfer. Anthony Kapfer, vocals, guitars, bass, drums. Jonathan Bates, lead guitars. The email is buzzkilljoytheband@gmail. And anything social is buzzkilljoy666. And also, when Anthony got back to us, he mentioned that he also records a lot under his own name. Right. So if you want to check that out on the web, it's music.anthonykapfer, KAPFER.com. So Anthony Kapfer, the genius behind Buzz Killjoy, the song is Grandma Taught Me How to Rock and Roll. And spin it, Frank.
That's when I first heard rock and roll on Grandma's stereo. She said she'd make me a big rock star, that Legend has it she sold her soul. Best you'll ever see. Grandma taught me how to rock. Grandma taught me how to roll. Nobody knows how she got so good. Legend has it she sold her soul. She got so good. Legend has it she sold her
soul. And there's Buzzkill Joy with Grandma Taught Me How to Rock and Roll. And it sounds like Grandma's kicking ass and taking names.
That's it.
Yeah, very catchy. Jim, what are your thoughts on that?
Fun, bit of a novelty song. I hope Grandma literally didn't sell her soul.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Look, kids, perfect practice makes perfect performance.
There you go. Wow.
Fun song.
Yeah. We were trying to figure out who his vocals reminded us of, what type of singer he took after. It's unique. And it fit the song, but I couldn't tell you for the life of me.
It'll come to me in 2 days.
Yeah, it was a fun song.
It'll come to me. Yeah.
And I want to apologize right off the top because we've had this song and this act for a couple of months.
A while. Now.
Yeah. And
sitting on it.
Well, what would happen is it would get buried in my emails, and then other bands would pop up, and they came up first.
Right.
And so my apologies to Anthony for taking so long, but I know the people that are listening are going to love it, and check him out on his other music as well.
Yeah. Bandcamp, especially, go to Buzzkill Joy on Bandcamp, folks, and then you'll get to the Anthony Kapfer, Kapfer.
All right.
And just good rock and roll, man. Thanks, Anthony. Thank you.
Good deal.
Get back to us. Yeah.
Okay. Last episode, Jim's pick for a classic album was Angel with White Hot. Take it away, Jim.
Okay. Well, this was their, I want to say, fourth album.
Something like that. Yeah.
Released 1977. I'm sorry, released 1978, early 78. For me, it's kind of where everything came together. Finally had a good production, good recording, good everything. The songs were good. I don't know. This album has a place in my heart, I guess, is what you'd say. It's has their only top 50 hit. They never had any hit songs.
No.
They covered Ain't Gonna Eat Out My Heart Anymore, which was a Young Rascals tune from 1965. And I think totally did it justice versus the original. I like the original, but I think they took it, made it their own, and made it better. I don't know. They're known as the band the band on Casablanca that wasted all the money that Kiss made. So,
well, it's in that logo. You could turn it upside down.
Turn it upside down. Either way, it still reads the same. So,
Jerry, do you have the Jerrytron fired up?
Yes, sir, I do.
Okay. Jim, with that being said, what track is your favorite track on this particular day anyways?
There's not a track on this album I don't like.
It's a pretty good album, Jaime. Yep.
Stick Like Glue is maybe my least favorite of the bunch. But my favorite today, opening track, Don't Leave Me Lonely.
Oh, well, I was off the mark on that. I went with the single.
Ain't Gonna Eat Out My Heart Anymore.
Yep.
Yeah. It was it's seriously
Here we go with the
seriously neck and neck with those two.
Yeah.
Oh,
Seriously neck and neck with those two.
Very good. Jerry, what did you think?
On the re-listen though.
Yeah, tomorrow. Yeah.
Don't Leave Me Lonely.
Jerry, what did you pick for Jim?
Hold Me Sweet.
Squeeze Me.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. I'm gonna tell you what, this was not the easiest of listens for me because I'm not into the keyboards and I'm not into Jafria at all. He's
I knew you're not a fan.
yeah. And I remember being so disappointed the first time I saw their album cover, because remember back then you had a $5 bill, you could buy an album just by the looks. You didn't have to hear about, and you go home and give it a listen. And sometimes it was a home run and sometimes it wasn't. And I remember being disappointed by these guys only because they weren't as hard as they looked to me. But
wait, is that the album you bought, White Hot?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this album is probably a little poppier than their earlier stuff.
Right.
But
it's the keyboards though, they're, and the production of that time was a little tinny.
Yeah. Strangely, I'm not a keyboard fan kind of at all.
Yeah.
I am.
But there's some, I know you are, but but the keyboards on this don't offend me for whatever.
No, they don't.
The one song that I actually like the most is a 4-minute plus song, and the first minute is garbage because it's all intro. But Got Love If You Want It.
Oh,
love that song. Yeah, look at Jim. Jim hit
it.
Yeah, very good. All right. And that's a good hard rocking song.
Rocking song on the record.
Yeah. Jerry, what'd you pick for me?
Well, just going off the intro riff, and if we're talking about riff rock, riffy, rocky, for Frank.
Yep. Yeah.
So I love how we cross modulate. We picked the wrong one for the wrong person, but we all picked the same tunes almost.
Oh,
it's unreal.
Well, I'll tell you what, with those two picks, those pretty close. Jerry, what was your favorite song on that album?
Right off the bat, Don't Leave Me Lonely. And I love that keyboard in that, I guess, style. And when I listened to it, Frank and Jim, I thought, I know I heard that on the radio. Is that the one, Jaime?
No, Ain't Gonna Eat Out My Heart Anymore was there.
Oh, really? Okay.
You can call Top 50 a hit.
Yeah,
well,
44, something like that.
It broke the top one. It broke the top 500, right? So, if you look at it like that.
The problem is there probably weren't 500 songs on the radio at any one time.
You're right, but I do like keyboards in certain situations. I love keyboards in a couple of the tunes felt like Yes, and felt like Asia, and felt like, and I like it when it's used like that.
Right.
And guys, I like my Journey. Keyboards have a place, but it's a rock and roll show that we do, and but I really, the opening track, guys, I just thought this is pure magic. And then the production value is, to me, top prime when you consider when it came out. And then the dual leads, the keyboards, good vocalist, drummer is no slouch. It wasn't just a foreigner Dennis Elliott beat. It was, he got out there. He threw some stuff out there.
Yeah, so highly underrated drummer.
Jaime, great call. I had never heard of this. I mean, I saw the cover. I remember seeing that cover at Music Plus when I was a teenager. But yeah, Jaime and Frank, great listen. I enjoyed this. I bought it. So yeah.
Well, Jim,
great embellishments, I think.
What did you pick for Jerry, Jim?
I picked the ballad, Flying with Broken
I
Wings.
was almost there. I was so
Wow.
close.
And this is funny because Jim mentioned this earlier, but I thought Stick Like Glue would be Jerry's favorite song on that album.
Oh.
Yeah. And
That's amazing.
it was hard to actually pick a song for either one of you because they're, like I said, some of them are less radio friendly than others. You know,
Yeah.
it's a different vibe.
Right. I don't think you could listen to this really. I mean, other than your pick,
Right.
other than your pick, I think it'd be hard to pick any other song.
Yeah.
I liked it. I threw it on
Good deal.
my Bluetooth Saturday night. Just
Nice.
Well, I'm
liked
glad.
it.
I'm glad you enjoyed it, Jerry.
Yeah.
I did, Jaime. Thank you. Good pick. That's what I love about this show. I mean, I know I've looked at that cover and turned it over. That's
Oh,
neat.
yeah. Yeah.
But I didn't buy it, and I bought it now, Jaime, because you picked it, and I enjoyed it. That's not going to go in the back. I'm going to throw that out there every once in a while when I get in my groove.
There you go.
That was good. I liked it. Yeah.
You got a co-host for a second.
There
Yeah.
we go. Yeah. Watch out for this black star.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Careful.
Anyways, next pick is my pick, and I think you guys will like it. We'll see. But right now, we've got some other new music, and this episode is kind of special because I didn't send you the tracks before the show.
You did.
And I knew Jim was working, and Jerry, I don't know if you even look at them when I send them or not, because
I do. Yeah.
I've got something a little different. I want to tell you a little story before I get into this. Cindy, when she was 12, 13 years old, maybe through the back of Tiger Beat or something of that nature, 16 magazine, got a pen pal. And it was a pen pal for fans of the Bay City Rollers, right?
I love the Bay City.
Oh, who doesn't? Who doesn't?
Bless you, Cindy. Oh,
Yes.
I
Well,
have the greatest.
Her friend that she became pen pals with, who she still speaks to or writes with, and they're friends on Facebook to this day, lived back in Massachusetts. And at the time of this recording, she lives in a town called Middleborough, Massachusetts. And why I bring this up, because my artist this week, his name, the name he goes by is the Old Town Crier. He is from Middleborough, Massachusetts.
Ooh.
The song I'm going to play for you is called Don't Go. The album is called I'm Longing for You, Honey, in Middleborough, Mass. And
I love it.
the Town Crier, his name is actually Jim Lowe, and he's a multi-instrumentalist, and he plays in a bluegrass band that plays all over Boston and all over the area. And the band is called Riley Coyote, and they've been playing for several years in the area. But this particular song is, and this five song EP, it's right here, and it's blues, rock, country, and soul, and it's kind of an old timey song. And the vibe is kind of countryish and bluegrass and blues. But this song is Don't Go. And I think you're going to enjoy it. And this is Old Town Crier with Don't Go.
Don't come cheap.
And there's Old Town Crier with Don't Go. Jerry, let's hear your thoughts.
I love that. Old early 70s, Dr. John, ragtime piano, lead right off the bat. Very, very good pick, Frank. You know,
All
you
right.
don't, you know, my repertoire don't hit that spot very often, but that was good. that was good.
A little bit of everything.
Yeah, Dad loved country music, so
Oh, yeah.
right up. Yeah, I like that. Very good. Old Town
All right.
Crier. Yes, sir.
Jim, what do you say?
I was gonna say, hey, can we listen to that one more time? But we don't have time.
Yeah.
But honky tonk vibe. But I love the way I really like the way the guitar kind of followed the vocal line.
Right.
Kind of played the melody along, and then the little tasty leads in between. I thought it was like well done.
Yeah.
Like nicely produced, nicely
Nice and warm. I like that.
together song.
Yeah, it has a nice, warm production feel to it.
Yeah.
And I think the vocal lines sort of match the emotion that's supposed to be going along with the music, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Got that sort of a lonely little wail in there.
Yep.
The whole "Don't Go" theme, right?
And Cindy's pen pal's name is Arlene. And Arlene, if you know about Old Town Crier, I'd love to hear if you've seen either Riley Coyote or Jim Lowe live, because if he's playing all over the place, you never know. Could be something there. And again, I want to show this a lot because the other day I get a CD in the mail, and I send the picture to Jim saying, "Hey, look at this cool CD. Thanks so much." And he says, "Oh, that's awesome, but that's not me. It's another band." So I had sent him a picture of the wrong his CD hadn't arrived yet. So Jim, check this out.
Wrong Jim.
Wrong Jim. Yeah.
Now this Jim's looking at it.
That's right.
So that's Old Town Crier with Don't Go. And again, you can check them out on Bandcamp, Facebook, all the regular sites. They're there. And he plays it all. He's doing everything, and it sounds good. He had a little backup vocals from the band on this EP, but it looks like everything else is all him. So check it out. All right, guys. Episode 88, the riff that people got, and some did, some didn't, was Eat the Rich by Crocus.
Yeah.
Now, we didn't even, three of us never talked about it. I forgot to even mention it to you guys after the
right.
fact.
We did not talk about it.
But it was Crocus. So I want to throw you guys a layup.
I did not get that one, even though I know that song.
Guys, even when I know it, it's wrong. So I'm not good at name that tune. I'm not good at, I thought I had one nailed and was wrong.
Sometimes it's just
Yeah. So
that
when
was,
Frank
that was actually a hit for them.
Yeah, don't say layup. Oh no, that same album is Midnight Maniac, right?
That was their big album.
Well, Midnight Maniac was my thing. That riff is just Anyway,
well, check this one out. Check this one out, Jerry. And this is a riff everybody and their brother knows, but maybe won't be able to put it to the song. And it's a little older than what we usually listen to. But check it out. Okay.
I know it.
I know you
and
know
I won't say it.
Okay. It's
but that guy's done similar stuff before where you swear you know it, and
yes,
it's not the intro to that tune, it's the middle riff of this new tune.
Right. Well,
that's why be careful.
That's why I picked it, in case anybody's trying to use Shazam. They can't pull the wool over our eyes, So,
yeah, right, huh?
One more time real quick, and then we'll get on to
the
Jim's
riff's not
band.
long enough. Yeah, the riff's not long enough for Shazam.
Nope. Okay. There you go. Name that riff, if you will, if you dare. All right. Moving ahead, Jim, what do you have for us?
So this week I have the Wyld Gooms. Wyld Gooms. This is on Outro Records, who are our partners on for the Mods Mayhem record. And if you don't know anything about Outro Records, they're really sort of a garage psych fuzz punk kind of label. And the Wyld Gooms are sort of a kind of a super group, right? So it's members or former members of Premonitions, who we've featured on here, Slop, the Violet Minefield, who's also both the Premonitions and Violet Minefield will be playing Mods Mayhem on the third day, the Night Times, etc.
Right.
So anyway, if you know those bands, then you'd be familiar with their sound. But Frank, go ahead and drop the needle in the groove.
To my face, you did me wrong. He took my place. I don't know why I can't get along with you. So long, girl. Farewell, we're through. I wish things could have stayed the same. The things you did made me go insane. You did me wrong. You did me wrong. You did me wrong. You did me wrong. But I'll leave you, girl. I'll save it through. I'll leave you, girl. I'm telling you. I don't know why I can't get along with you. So long, girl. Farewell, we're through. I wish things could have stayed the same. The things you did made me go insane. You did me wrong. You did me wrong. You did me wrong. You did me wrong. I don't know why I can't get along with you. So long, girl. Farewell, we're through. I wish things could have stayed the same. The things you did made me go insane. You did me wrong. You did me wrong. You did me wrong. You did me wrong.
Wyld Gooms with You Did Me Wrong. Now that definitely sounds like one of those muff overdrive driven type of amplifiers. I think was it Ray Davies or Dave Davies? One of them took a razor blade and split the cone of his speakers, so
right?
you get some overdrive.
Expensive way to get some fuzz in here.
Tough way to learn.
Yep.
Excellent song. That had lots of fuzz. That had lots of stereo sound. Jerry loves those keyboards.
Love that.
Yeah.
You if you like the tune, I suggest finding the video on YouTube, because their look completely matches the vibe of the song. And I mean, they use vintage instruments and
that's Wyld Gooms with an M.
Yes.
Yes, and it's Wyld, W-Y-L-D.
Thank you, sir.
I don't know why the kids spell it that way these days.
I don't know. These crazy kids.
Youngsters these days. Yeah.
I love the fact that these guys are fairly young, though, right? And
Doesn't that make you feel good in your heart, guys? As old as we are, to have some youngsters throw that out?
yeah, kind of reviving
It's
the
beautiful.
sound.
Right.
Oh, it's beautiful.
You know, it's funny when I pulled up the picture, I had to search for it for the album cover, and I thought of the Unclaimed when you saw their picture, because they've got the rag top,
Good comparison.
just
I like that.
yeah. But these guys, definite garage sound, garage vibe. Love it.
Right.
And it's beautiful.
Yeah. The kind of the layout of the 45. I mean, almost if you said like, oh, this is a bird single, if you slapped a bird's logo on it, right?
Wouldn't know.
You wouldn't know.
Nor I.
There you go. All right. Well, check out the Wyld Gooms
With an M.
with an M. Yes.
Outro Records. Find them at outrorecords.com.
All right, guys. This week, and you know, I hate to say it this far into the show, but Jim forgot to do his spiel at the beginning of the show, so we'll save it for the end.
I'm not used to it.
Yeah.
Guys, what kills me is we've been at this so long, and we still forget to put AirPod in. We forget to hit record.
It happens. Yeah, and it's not even any reefer badness going on my end.
No.
So let's
allegedly.
No.
Cannot confirm or deny.
Soon as the show is done, no.
Wait, hold on.
No.
Before you speak.
Yes.
Yeah.
We got to pay a little tribute to Frank's T-shirt this week.
Did you see this?
The Mighty Met.
Yes.
Tweedly.
Why? Thank you very much.
90.
4.7.
Thank you.
Unprecedented and unparalleled.
Ace Young, Jeff Gonzer.
Radio station.
Yes.
Yeah.
There was nothing like it.
Back in our day, we had KLOS and KMET, and the cool kids were listening to KMET all of a sudden. You know, it was just that's where I found Dr. Demento. It's where I found Jim Ladd. Just so many.
What was the Frank and Jim? What was the thing they played? The King Biscuit Flower Hour.
King Biscuit Flower Hour. Yes.
Sunday nights they play a current band live somewhere.
Yeah. Always good.
Friday evenings. Fish Report with a beat.
There you go. Yeah.
Fish Report.
Yeah.
And when was Dr. Demento, Frank? Saturday night?
Sunday night.
He's on Sunday nights from
Sunday.
Yeah. He was a 3-hour show.
So maybe King Biscuit was before or after?
It's probably before. I could be wrong. I used to have a reel-to-reel recorder, and I remember I would have to set it up, and I would record every Dr. Demento show.
Nice. Yeah, Dimensions and Dementites.
Oh yeah, love that. So
anyway,
sorry.
They were the sort of I don't know prototype for most AOR stations.
Yes.
They took their cues from what KMET was doing, and were widely copied across the nation.
Right. And Cynthia Fox, and you can go on and on and on with
Paraquat Kelly, Paraquat Kelly,
Paraquat.
Mary Turner,
Ace
Young, Jeff Gonzer, Fraser Smith later. He quit KLOS and went over to Shecky get the jet.
But it's just amazing that you can name names and just they keep on going, and they all came through KMET.
That was our teenage years right there.
Yes, it was. Absolutely. All right. Speaking of our teenage years, let's go back to 1979 to an album that was recorded at the end of 78, but not released till the middle of 79. But why don't we go in through the outdoor? Okay. Nice. And this is the original album, and then No Water has touched it.
I used water on mine like an idiot.
That's how they get you to buy more albums. Yeah,
that's right.
It was for the inner sleeve, right?
Yeah. And they had right here.
Right.
There we go.
Yeah. See now, it came with a little green on this side and a little red over here, and it was up to you to do the rest.
Yeah. So if you took a sponge with a little water and wiped it, it was like
dabbed it.
Watercolor.
Yep. And of course, Swan Song Records. So Led Zeppelin in Through the Outdoor.
Iconic label.
Isn't it though? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the album, the label art is just beautiful.
Yep.
And came like that. I think there were 9 different covers.
Something like that.
You didn't know what cover.
Right. Yeah.
Because it came in a bag.
It came in a bag.
Yep. So I thought we'd enjoy taking a listen back at this album.
I'll have to see.
Well done. Last studio album. Yeah. Well, I'm sorry, Coda. But
Coda doesn't count.
Coda doesn't.
No, it don't. Thank you, sir. I agree. I agree wholeheartedly.
Yeah.
Coda is great, but it doesn't count.
No.
Yeah, they should have just let that record be the Coda. But
agreed.
Oh, well done, Jaime.
All right, Jim. Do you have anything before we say goodnight tonight?
Yeah. If you've made it this far, smash the like button, subscribe, ring the notification bell, leave us a comment. Tell us how much you love or hate White Hot by Angel. Take a guess on that riff. Good luck.
I hope it's not Frank.
Tell us make a comment about what KMET maybe meant to you.
Oh yeah, love to hear it.
Yes.
Jerry, what about you?
Keep rocking, folks. Conspiracy Land. It's all out there. Bandcamp, SoundCloud, Outro Records, everything. It's all out there, folks. Good rock and roll. Youngsters playing rock and roll. It's all beautiful. So keep rocking out in Conspiracy Land. We love you very much. So thanks for listening. Thanks for watching.
If you want to believe, the truth is out there.
It's true. Check out Old Town Crier. Please.
There you go.
Give it a listen.
Killjoy.
All of the bands tonight were very different and all some real cool music. I was glad to participate in tonight's show, guys. It was good.
Same here. Love you guys. Yeah.
All right. Well, Jim, if you don't have anything else, why don't you take us on home?
Shop is closed.
You made your bed.